Sego everyone, Chief Sherry Lynn Hill here. Nyawa, thank you for tuning in to the weekly Chief and Council radio show. Let's get started to some updates. On Tuesday, Six Nations of the Grand River paid tribute to our elders as part of National Senior Day. We hosted a lunch for our seniors at the community hall. I just want to say Nyawa to our elders for your wisdom, experience, and contributions to our community. They do not go unnoticed. It was great to see everyone come together, smiling, laughing, and sharing stories. This was a great opportunity to show our gratitude and spend time with our elders. Nyawa, thank you to Lana Henhock for preparing the delicious meal, and Second Line Bluegrass for providing the entertainment. And a special Nyawa thank you to Lee Thompson for organizing this great event. I just wanted to say, Nyawa, thank you to everyone who helped and took part in our Orange Shirt Day drive through last Friday. It was a great turnout. Also, the Chief's office has been working with staff to put together a new comprehensive newsletter that will be issued in November in conjunction with the last leisure guide. The first issue will focus on all the work that has been done by the Chief and Council over the first year of the 59th Council. We are confident that the format and design being developed will be an effective way to communicate updates to the community. This week, we have inspiring words from Councillor Greg Fraser. Over to you, Councillor.
Yeah, hello everyone. It's Councillor Greg Fraser here. I'd just like to bring the community up to speed on some of the things that we've been doing lately. One of them is we were invited, Six Nations, as an unaffiliated member, but we were invited to Ottawa to join the Chiefs of Ontario lobby session. We'd like to thank them, of course, for our invitation. And we found that they do, being the largest First Nation, of course, in Canada, they do respect our input and also our participation. We met with, in Ottawa, we met with approximately 15 deputy ministers, associate deputy ministers, shadow ministers, and senior advisors to various ministers. We also had the opportunity to meet the staff of Pierre Poilievre. And of course, all this meeting was set up by Blackbird Strategies. Our delegation included our lead, our Ontario Regional Chief Abram Benedict, and also First Nation leaders from across the province. That included Grand Chief Alvin Fiddler, Grand Chief Joel Abram, Deputy Grand Chief Stacia Loft, the Interim Grand Chief Edward Ronpoint, the Regional Chief Scott McLeod, and Grand Chief Linda DeBossi, and of course myself, as well as some of the Chiefs of Ontario's technical staff. The first meeting included in our program was with Jagmeet Singh, the leader of the NDP. And of course, we discussed and tried to put forward three main issues. The First Nations Child and Family Services Final Settlement Agreement. Of course, we know that has to be ratified in October amongst all First Nations. That will be done in Calgary. And of course, we were pushing at, there were some issues with the wording. But we made sure that all the ministers and deputy ministers knew that we were in support of this because it involves about over $47 million. The other issue was Bill C-61, the First Nation water legislation. Of course, our concerns were that guarantees were not put into the legislation. And also, we had to, during our meetings with these ministers and deputy ministers, we had to emphasize the infrastructure dollars that are required, to provide proper clean water to First Nations across Canada. We also looked at Bill C-53. Of course, we know that it's sort of losing steam in Parliament. The recognition of the Métis government in Ontario, of course, we are opposed. As everyone knows, we have two of their offices in our territory. And we voiced our opinion to all these ministers and deputy ministers that we are in direct opposition to that bill. We also, during our, meetings, we had to split because we were a small group and there were a lot of ministers to meet. we had to split into 3 different groups to be able to meet them all. And some of the other issues that did pop up were policing, making sure policing is an essential services and that we have proper or adequate funding to provide the police with infrastructure, training, vehicles, and also officers, as well as pensions. And of course, trying to be on par with other police services that are in the surrounding areas. Another issue was also community safety, funding for community safety and community safety officers that are outside the police services that can attest to bylaws and other laws, First Nation laws in their territories. The last is, of course, is the cap issues, especially in the north, as well as here too, because of all of our development around us. We were emphasizing of the consultation and accommodation process that we have in place, and that it should be recognized by all municipalities, developers, and governments. One opportunity that we had specific to Six Nations was our issue with Gagnos, our health center being closed, our little, I guess, disagreement with ISK. And of course, we were trying to get an NDP critic, Benita Carrillo, to take on our cause into the open session in Parliament and ask questions directly to the Minister of Indigenous Affairs, and also see if we could establish a better rapport with Patty Haydu. She is well abreast of the issue of the mold and the fact that ISK owns the building, that there was inadequate maintenance and operation dollars put into that building, and that we require a new build. As well as we also have the support of Larry Brock as well. So that was just in Ottawa, and I have a further report, and that will be coming next week, and that concerns the Chapel's Royal Conference, both in Toronto and on our territory at the Mohawk Chapel. So thank you, everyone. I hope everyone has a great day, and we'll speak to you soon.
Nyawa, and thank you, Councillor Greg Fraser. And Nyawa, and thank you to all of you for tuning in and listening to the Chief and Council radio show. Until our next episode, take care, be safe, be well, and be kind. Have a great week.